What? What? Oh, what? 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 Hello fellow anime geeks and welcome to another review on my quest to try all the things. I got my usual 4 questions ready and today I have a yaoi manga adaptation for you guys. SANKAKU MADO no Sotogawa wa Yoru, or The Night Beyond the Tricornered Window on Crunchy. The Mao genre tags are boys love, drama, horror, mystery, and supernatural, and I mostly agree with all of those. I don't know if I would call this BL because there wasn't much of a love story here, just immediate, unambiguous fan service, but yet again, I might just be ignorant about this genre. This is my first boys love, and all of the cover art from the B-Boy magazine, which this hails from, looks like this. Sanmado is first and foremost a supernatural drama. The focus is on human relationships, and there is just one central character story. So think more along the lines of like a mystery thriller, kind of like hide and seek, and less like an episodic mystery series like Ghost Hunt, although it has a very similar vibe to that. All of the colors are sort of blanched out, and I really had to fight the urge to not increase the brightness and contrast on my screen. That tone is dark, and all of those initial cases that are used to sort of set the premise are pretty gruesome. So I think I understand where the horror tag comes from. There's also a few jump scares in the beginning, and the subject matter is that oh so terrifying concept that Japan does so well, which is the power of negative human emotion and it lingering after death. I couldn't watch this one except like for during the day, you guys. I can't tell you much about the plot without giving away the whole point, kind of like Shutter Island or The Sixth Sense or hide and seek, but it doesn't matter anyway, you don't need it. Our protagonist is written like a bad YA novel protagonist with zero personality so that the reader, or in this case the viewer, can insert themselves into the story and all of his feelings and situations. We don't learn anything about him other than he works at a bookstore and can see dead people before he has his very fan-servicey encounter with the love interest, who's this mysterious psychopath who also sees dead people and runs a cleaning business. Property appraisals and special cleaning services. We add character traits as we go, like I can't say no when someone asks me a favor, or I want to save everyone, so that we can move forwards with the plot. So I think it's fairly obvious, but I don't think that this one is very original. I mean, just imagine the worst, most possessive, most manipulative, most controlling, most outrageous relationship tropes from Twilight, and then pair them with the most unbelievable innocence, lack of self-awareness, and helplessness in a protagonist in order to even make these unhealthy power plays possible, and then just dump them on the audience immediately with no character building, no scene continuity, no relationship building. I mean, I have no idea how those voice actors were able to elevate such nonsensical dialogue. In between these disjointed fanservice scenes, there were some surprisingly intriguing cases of supernatural mystery. They were spooky, they had interesting creative setups, and they had their very own brand in manifesting the supernatural. However, as the show progressed, it became clear to me that there was no rhyme or reason for the supernatural system. Stubbornness is a spatial anchor, dead souls are the 2 cups tied with strings that you talk into when you're a little kid, and teleportation. Just full corporeal teleportation. No explanation, you just can teleport now. So I don't think this adaptation is very worthwhile. I feel like maybe we skipped some important things, like maybe this is suffering from God of High School syndrome, where they just took too much manga content and just stuffed it into 12 episodes. Although I have to say that the storytelling structure in this was also very strange. It feels like someone is explaining a story to you instead of actually just showing you a story with proper foreshadowing and character development. The first part just throws all of the characters and fan service at you in one go. The second part gives you all of the backstory. I mean, full character episodes just completely out of sequence. And then the third part tells you the actual plot, which unfortunately they just completely oversimplified just everything that they had built up. And that's actually how I got stuck watching all of this show. I was duped. There kept being all of these hints for these elaborate schemes with underground, secret organizations and different shadow entities and all of these cool possibilities for the human psyche. But the story that we hinted at, unfortunately, was more interesting than the story that we got. But, let me just say, if you like situational fan service, despite not being graphically lewd at all, this fan service made me the most uncomfortable out of anything that I've ever watched before. This innuendo is overt, it is explicit, it is the main focus of the show, at least for the first half of the show. So, have at it, ladies and gents. And on that note, I'll catch you in the next video. The supernatural story is moving on, and that's like really cool, but then like randomly there's like well I don't think I can explain.